Everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Time for our post game with Coach Dewey and KJ Lamont. The Warriors get the Hy-Vee Warrior win tonight, 87-54. Coach, it had to be good to get back home into the Hellyer Center. We haven't been in here in a little while.
Yeah, it's been a while. What, 2 weeks, something like that? I heard the announcer before the game said some whatever days it was. I don't remember. 17 days.
Yeah.
Feels like a long time, but it was good to get back. It was good to see some familiar faces, get on our home floor, and just kind of get our feet back under us in Ottumwa.
Got off to the 8-0 run, and then we went cold for a little bit, and then I believe it was this guy that kind of took the rim off the lid off the basket, busted through it with a nice breakaway dunk there. Talk a little bit about your team and the quick start, and then the little bit of a lull there.
We were doing what we were supposed to do the first 2-3 minutes of the game. I mean, we shared the ball. We passed it to the first open guy we saw, like I say 100 times every single day. And then once we jumped off to an 8-0 lead, they called timeout. I think we just came out and everybody just tried to get their quick shot up, and we were just shooting one pass jumpers, and we kind of lost our flow. And then we went with a new group and got it going a little bit, and I guess the rest was history after that.
You had 13 assists in the first half.
I saw that.
Ended up with 19. What were you doing in the first half that you weren't doing in the second half?
I mean, the second half we pretty much pressed the whole half. I was trying to create some energy. That's all I talked to these guys about in the locker room, was just I didn't feel the energy that we had at McCook. I could feel it at McCook from all of them. They just had that grit to them. I didn't feel it in the first half, and I was just trying to create some energy with our press.
KJ Lamont with us as well. KJ, took you a little bit to get going on the scoring side tonight, but once you did, you found your groove and had another great night. Talk a little bit about what they were doing early on that took you a little bit to get it going.
I feel like I wasn't as aggressive early on. We were taking a bunch of quick shots, myself included, but once we started to work the ball and the defense started moving, it opened up driving lanes for me to get downhill and do what I do best.
So when you get that breakaway opportunity like that, talk a little bit about what that must feel like when there's nothing between you and the rim.
Almost no better feeling in basketball, I would say, because almost a guaranteed 2 points if you play it right. So I was just thinking about what dunk I was going to do, and I just went safe, 2 hands for safety, so yeah.
Any chance, was there any thought of like the windmill or a reverse or?
Nah.
You figured you better just make that one, right?
Just get it in the rim, yeah, first 2 points of the night, just get it in. Yeah.
All right, Coach, you got in the rebounding wise. I think we were trailing by 1 at half, and then ended up I think winning that battle by about 13. Was that addressed in the locker room?
The goal was 20, be up by 20. We were up by 1 at halftime. It was 20-19 at half. We ended at 50-37, plus 13 on the glass. I mean, that's good, not great. Our goal is always plus 10 every single game. I erased that on the board before the game and said, let's go plus 20 tonight. So we didn't reach our goal, but we're getting better. We're getting better. I think the last 8 days after that one loss we took in Utah, we've had a really good 8 days of practice. We've upped the competitiveness every day. We've upped the intensity. Everything we do is a winner and a loser, and we've got that grit back to us that we kind of pride ourselves on defensively. So we got to continue to just keep taking steps in the right direction, keep rebounding the ball, and do what we do best. That's guard as a team.
Double-double for Chang tonight, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Talk a bit about what he brings to the table for you.
I think he's done that 2 games in a row, double-double in back-to-back games. He's turned the corner on the glass, and that's all we're looking for. You can ask KJ every single day. I tell these guys I have no idea who our best rebounder is, which, I have an idea, but I'm also trying to strike some nerves in them and get them going a little bit. But he has done a really good job the last 2 games. I think he's had a double-double 2 games in a row. And he's got the ability to do it every game. It's up to him if he wants to or not.
You held their leading scorer, Mike White, who was averaging 26 a night, to 11 points, just 2 in the second half. Talk about what the game plan was for him. Obviously, you would have, I'm sure, mentioned before the game that you might want to know where that guy's at.
We've done a really good job on scoring guards this year. The guy from Johnny Logan was averaging around 30. This kid was around 30. Dodge City had a kid around 25, 26 a game. And when we got guys like this and Chaz Watson and Taj Duke and AT and May, I mean, we got some really, really good perimeter defenders. And then when you mix in our team concept defensively and we guard the gaps like we do when a guy like number 1 has the ball, then it's tough to score on guys like this when you got 2 guys in the gap.
KJ, when you see a guy averaging like that, does it make it a little more fun to go out, a little more challenging to shut that down?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Defense wins games, and if you can hold a guy like that much under his average and mess up his numbers, I take pride in doing things like that. So I like when we play those high-scoring guards. I take the challenge personally and guard them the best I can.
All right, and you got a fan club here tonight. You got some folks. You got a big crowd of folks. Give us a little bit about who's out here in the audience. They can't see on camera, but they all seem to be pretty big fans of yours.
I got a bunch of family. Parents is here, grandparents. My grandma's here. A bunch of uncles, cousins, and a bunch of people. Auntie back there, uncle right there. Just a lot of people. A lot of people. My sister, yeah, cousin, yeah.
Cousin's right here, literally right here.
A lot of people.
A lot more cameras out today.
Yeah, a lot more cameras out today. Talk a little bit about what that must have been like to have that much family here in the house. It looks like you get great support. What's that mean to you?
It means the world to me, man. Last year I was pretty far away, so I didn't have the same support. It was like this a lot in high school, and it just brought me back to those nostalgic memories of high school and playing in front of all these amazing people. I loved it. So, yeah.
Oh my God, we love you.
All right, Coach, you're going to be going into a little bit of a break here for the holiday. What will it look like logistically for the team? What will you give them as far as time off?
Yeah, we scheduled the way we schedule purposefully. I'm big on family. We want these guys we got a lot of guys that are Midwesterners, so they can drive home. They don't have to take flights home. So a lot of these, I think we're only going to have 3 of our 12 here in Ottumwa for Thanksgiving. Those 3 are going to come to my house like we did last year. Everybody else, like KJ, they're going to go home, spend 3 days with family. And we got a big slate coming up in December. We got 4 games in 5 days, so we'll bring them back the 29th. We'll practice the night of the 29th, and then probably have a 2-a-day on Sunday, and then on the 1st we'll be ready to rock and roll.
All right, KJ, where's the Thanksgiving meal? Where are you heading for that, and what are you looking for? What's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is my favorite dish. I don't know where it's going to be at this year. Probably Grandma's house.
Okay,
yes.
And you're going to get some mac and cheese.
Yes, most definitely. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
All right, the Warriors get the 87-54 win tonight, get the Hy-Vee Warrior win, go to 8-1 here in this season, have a little time off for Thanksgiving, and then right back at it with, like I said, 4 games next week. And that will be a gauntlet, and there's some good teams in there. I know we have the North Dakota State College of Science coming in, which is a potential matchup if you get to a district game.
Yep.
It's usually them and Dawson, one of those two usually come out of that region. So getting a chance to see them is going to be a little bit beneficial.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's a team that, I mean, we've had some wars out there when I was back here as an assistant with North Dakota School of Science. That's a good team, well-coached ball club. It'll be good to see them.
All right, guys, congratulations on the win. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. That's going to do it for us here on Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.
Go Warriors!